Speaking of potential big disappointments,
There you go.
Fair.
and I'm not talking about what my mom said before I was born.
Damn.
The Samsung Galaxy S26, there's a report that it will not have Qi 2. And I know that I said I was 102% sure, and you know what? I'm doubling the down.
No way.
I'm doubling down because I got nothing to lose at this point.
Well, I'll explain.
To lose.
Do you want me to explain why?
Yes.
So Ben Schoen at 9 to 5 Google did an article, and what happened is there's leak of some S26 cases. Now the issue with these cases is there's two versions of them, one with a magnetic ring, one without a magnetic ring. And when you have magnets in the back of a phone, they work really well to connect to a ring. But when you have a case now in between that magnetic connection without another ring adding additional magnets to keep the strength, you're losing kind of the features of the ring. So we're kind of looking at this case with no ring as the writing on the wall of there's probably no magnets inside.
You know, if Samsung liked this phone, they should have put a ring on it. That's all I'm going to say.
Damn.
that was a
Just
bar.
so good.
I don't know, man.
That was good.
Now Google is going to have all these ads that are like, we've had magnets for 2 years
Pixel
and Samsung
snap.
can't get their together.
Why?
They're not wrong.
Samsung? I have all these like theories and like I'm working on a video idea now about, we were talking about silicon carbon batteries before, about how we've seen this divide of some companies just going for it with silicon carbon batteries and some standing on the sidelines and not jumping in. And I think that's interesting. Samsung is standing on the sidelines, but Samsung isn't doing anything with their main flagships, which is, I get it. It's like the 3 and the Y. It's like
Privacy
why,
screen.
That's totally valid. Actually,
It
that's
actually
kind
is
of
kinda
really
valid,
interesting.
yeah.
And we'll get to that maybe in a little bit. But it's like the design itself has been unchanged for the past like 4 or 5 years now. And that's not that there's anything wrong with the design, but you kind of start to wonder, are they going to improve anything? Like the cameras haven't gotten much better. The chip just gets the normal spec bump every year. The batteries have been almost the same size every year. It's been 4 or 5 years since we've gotten a real meaningful change to these phones. And I don't think they're going to do it. And this was an opportunity to do something to give people with 3-year-old S23s a reason to upgrade. And they just skipped it. So it's interesting.
I think they're just leaning into less towards consumers and more towards just like business phones and just being able to like ship the default of everything and
It's
you know.
not a great path to go down to continue doing it. It feels like the way to get forgotten really easily, but when you're trying to be the default. But
I guess it depends because like when people buy Android phones, besides the enthusiasts, do people just want reliable same or do they want?
Yeah,
I guess, but
I
like
guess that's us enthusiasts talking, and then regular people just buying the same thing
The
over
new
and over
version of the
anyway.
same
And it's like,
thing.
why should they change
I
it?
feel like Motorola and LG kind of were doing that, and then Samsung kept being like, "We're flashy, look at us," and kind of took that share over, and then became the default, and now they're coasting.
Yeah, but LG also made the wing.
Yeah. Well, because LG was already scared
On
at
their
that
way
point. Yeah, that was their.
They did like have a gimmick on every phone that they sold though.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that was the thing at the time for Android phones, so you can't really blame for them for
Tech
that.
demo.
This one
demo.
though, like adding magnets to the back. So we've heard how like maybe silicon carbon is longevity might be an issue. Like they're maybe still testing this out. A couple magnets on the back to ensure better like charging and give you some accessories seems like the safest bet in the world. I want to know what the potential downside other than profit margins is on like
I
adding
can't see
this.
it.
Okay.
Also, because Samsung phones are like the phone that you switch to from an iPhone. Like you would want to have all of the available features. People who have tons of MagSafe accessories, just give them the magnets.
I've only really heard of people switching to Pixels from iPhone because I think you need a lot of pull if you're going to switch from the iPhone. And the Pixel is the only thing that has like a lot of interesting, fun things that might actually make you think about it.
It is. I wonder. I think Samsung could be the one but the way it gets switched from an iPhone isn't, I want to use this instead of an iPhone. It's Apple did something I really don't like,
Yeah.
which has been in the news lately. And then like now I'm going to switch because I'm anti-Apple going to switch to what the default is.
Or Samsung was like, we can make more money if we sell you a case with a magnet in it.
that partially is. I bet their real excuse is 99% of people use case and the case is going to have the magnet in it if you really want it anyways.
And Qi 2 Ready probably costs less licensing than Qi 2.
Is it? It's still, I mean, I don't know the
Because
specifics.
there's Qi 2 Ready and Qi 2 are
Do you
like
still need
separate
licensing
things.
from the same
To be able to,
People?
from the Wireless Power Consortium.
I just feel like
be
at
able to use the logo.
Samsung's scale, why are you penny pinching? Like, just do the thing that everyone
I
would
just
like.
Because you sell hundreds of millions of units, and then a penny becomes $100 million.
I wonder how long ago this phone was just made already.
It is the S23 plus
Like
plus
it's
plus.
looked the same. They haven't really added anything. You know?
I love when people say that.
That's actually a good point. We're acting as if they're making this decision yesterday or today. Yeah.
Because like,
this-
how
they
were
knew
they going to know
tariffs
that
were coming, they
Pixel
made-
Snap was a thing or MagSafe? Like, do
Yeah.
people really want that? I don't know. Let's write it out and see. I bet eventually they'll.
MagSafe's been a thing though. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
they could have gotten on this a
Since
while
the
ago.
12.
I will say this reminds me of a headline that was maybe a couple days ago, which was that Nothing made another announcement, Nothing the phone company, that they were not going to release a new flagship Nothing Phone 4
yeah.
because, and they actually said, they don't need to release a new flagship every year because, you know, if there's nothing new to come out with, then why release another flagship? And some of us were like, yeah, that's actually a totally valid place to be. But if you're Samsung, every year is somebody's third year on a phone and they're going to get ready to upgrade. So every
That's a good
year
point.
is an opportunity to have something with the newest chip on the shelf. So of course they're going to make a new phone every
Yeah.
year. They're Samsung. So I see both sides of
Yeah.
it. I'm just like, it would have been so easy to put the magnets in.
Also curious for Carl Pei to be like, phones are going to be much more expensive this year, and we're not releasing it.
I do think because this looks exactly the same. One way this could have been a sweet phone is like you add two cool features to it. If you added the like in-display privacy protector and Qi 2, for the enthusiasts, you kind of have a banger.
You're looking at the MVP award.
I actually-
baby. It's like two big
Question:
things.
what if they just put that stuff in the Ultra, and then like cute? What if the Ultra had Qi 2 built in, and these cases?
I mean,
are only for
technically,
the
that
regular
could be
ones?
true.
Yeah,
Have they
because that was
learned?
the
give them that
enthusiast
idea.
phone. Like that's the enthusiast model, right?
the
We'll have to
expensive one
see.
with the margin to play with.
They could just start shoving the enthusiast features just into that phone.
and if it has success, then move it down to the S27 or something.
Yeah.
Gosh.
We'll have to
28
see.
takes so long
So this
to
isn't full confirmation that it won't have it, but
Yeah.
it seems unfavorable to the Qi 2 fans out there.
Yeah.
There's dozens of us. They're
Hey, there's
probably
a
all
lot of
listening to this podcast too.
I mean, everyone loves MagSafe, so everyone loves Qi 2.
It is. I still think it's the best phone accessory or feature that's happened in the last 5 years.
For many people that upgraded from Pixel 9 to Pixel 10 or just wanted to, it was a big reason why a lot of people justified doing it. So even
Not
though
the,
they could
not
just
the
like
lanyard on the CMF Phone 2 Pro.
Oh, I did forget about that.
the lanyard,
Pretty good.
and
too.
the upgradable accessories that they will keep adding accessories for. Totally,
Definitely
for real,
forever.
oh God.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip. I have a feeling that whatever I said in that clip was kind of a hot take, so do me a favor, and if you agree with my take in the clip, give us a thumbs up on this video. If you don't agree with my take, leave a comment down below. Thanks.